Hey guys, welcome back to RHR Jen. I'm so glad you're here, guys. I have such a good show for you. We're talking Harry and Meghan and what happened at that World Series game because I have videos. We have lots to dive into on that. But first, happy Halloween. Okay, I might be a day early depending on when this goes up, but still, happy Halloween. I decided this year I'm going to be Catherine. I love her. I love that outfit she wore. This is the closest thing I have to it. I hate the light underneath, but you can see the blue. I just decided to do my hair more like hers and her trying to replicate that smile. She's one of a kind, I know, but I love her. So I decided to become Catherine for this Halloween. Comment below and let me know what you're going as for Halloween. But in the meantime, let's talk to scary monsters, shall we? Harry and Meghan. Oh boy. All right. So for some reason, I can't imagine why, I've had the song So Happy Together. I'm not going to sing. That song stuck in my head. I just can't imagine. Oh, yeah, that's why. Because we got images like this from the World Series game on Tuesday evening. That's right. Harold and Fraud were there and making faces like this. And before you leave me a comment saying, Jen, sometimes people just aren't smiling for photos. Oh, I know. But don't worry, I have videos. I have videos. They weren't very happy. Rumor has it they weren't happy with each other. I'm hearing rumblings that she was trying to smile nice for some of the pictures and he just wasn't feeling it or having it. And so much more happened. So we're going to take a look at all this. If you're new here, I'm Jen. Make sure you subscribe. Actually, I'm sorry. I'm Catherine. Not catheter. Catherine. But if you're new here, I'm Jen. Make sure you're subscribed, hit the thumbs up, leave me comments, as all those helps YouTube to recommend my videos, and I sincerely appreciate it. And also, I just have to say, I love Catherine so much. This has been so much fun to try to recreate one of her looks. And yeah, I don't know again what day this is going up. So if it goes up early, maybe I'll try again for Friday as well. We'll see. But anyway, let's take a look at Harry and Meghan and see what those two have been up to. Woo! Let's start with this video right here, shall we? Let's see here. This video, just to set the stage, is them walking through with security. I'm making this face on purpose because really, there were tons of celebrities there and they seem to be the only ones with security. Let's take a look, shall we? By the way, just pay attention. Just take it all in and then we'll talk about it. Here we go.
How you doing? How you doing?
All right. Well, that's a giant waste of resources, isn't it? Don't worry, this will come back into play. I found some really funny comments on this that we'll take a look at, but I just wanted you to see it. So they're being led. Hold on.
How you doing?
They're being led down a hallway because only they would need help getting down a hallway. Again, it's been pointed out that they were sat directly in front of a Dodgers. I don't pretend to know baseball. Hold on, I've got his name here. Sandy Koufax. From what I'm understanding, he's part let's see, it's Sandy Koufax and then Magic Johnson, who's part owner of the Dodgers, were sitting right behind them. Why were they sitting? I don't. Somebody explain this to me because I can't make sense out of any of this. How did they snag those seats? How did that work? People are mad from what I can understand. And we'll take a look at that because I have a video showing that people are mad. But people are commenting things like the grifters are here. Why the blank are they in front of Magic Johnson's? Magic Johnson. What did I just say? Excuse me. Anyway, Hall of Famer Sandy Koufax was sitting right behind them. They were talking about true local LA heroes were there. Why were they there sitting there? I don't know. I can't answer that. So much ridiculousness, though, including just the idea of having an entourage like this and being securely led down a hallway. And yet, still, people were able to film it. There are speculations again, allegedly, that she perhaps hired photographers. When has she ever done that? Every single time. Every time she does that. Hired photographers to make sure that they were captured at this event. Don't worry, I'm rolling my eyes hard enough for all of us. Okay, so there's that video. Oh, let's watch the fun video. This is the one you've been waiting to see. I got a hold of another video that's real good. So we're gonna watch a video of people's reactions to Harry and Meghan. I'm so used to calling them other names. That's why I hesitated there. We're gonna watch a video of actual reactions to Harry and Meghan. And then Megan's version of what happened. So get ready. Let's see some reality and then a complete and total disconnect as per usual. But here is the reality of what happened posted by TMZ. Here we go. You hear that? That's boos. People are booing. And yeah, they look at Harry's face and then she realizes she's on the Jumbotron. So Rictus grin. Here we go. Now, my favorite part of this is, let me see if I can you see what it says on the Jumbotron? Let's see. There we go. Do you see what it says? Prince Harry and Meghan. That ticks her off. It does. Maybe that's why they're making these faces, because he knew that he's in trouble because just her name was on there, like a commoner. My goodness gracious. But that's pretty funny. You can actually hear the boos. I'll let it play again so you can hear it. You can hear the boos as soon as they were spotted on the Jumbotron. Here we go. Let's take a listen. Ooh. All right. The other thing to point out that people are talking about is they're both in Dodgers caps, saying LA on them. Well, that's interesting because they were playing the Blue Jays, a Canadian team. Isn't that part of the Commonwealth? Yes, it is. Love my Canadian geese, honk honk. But yeah, they were talking about why is he wearing an LA hat? They're calling them fair weather fan status. Meghan is a California native, and she was previously linked to the Blue Jays, but now she's wearing LA hats. I don't really care about that, but they're talking about amplified hypocrisy. And again, they're talking about that the Blue Jays are a team in the Commonwealth. These two aren't royals. They're wearing LA hats. And they also talked about the fact that his grandmother is on Canadian money. Make that make sense. I mean, I loved her. It's not that. I'm just saying, like, make it make sense that he's not supporting. But anyway, you'd think they could have some fun with it, but no, those two are no fun at all. Why wouldn't he just put on the hat to, for good sport, and then she wear the other? Who cares? I really don't care. But I just think it's funny that they were booed and that she was referred to as Meghan, because that bugs her, right? It does. I bet he got in trouble for her being called Meghan. Just guessing. All right. Speaking of disconnect, let's talk about this. Meghan posted on her Instagram a video of a completely different event. What I mean is it was the same event, but hers makes it seem like everything's hunky-dory. What else is new, right? Let's take a look. I can't play it with the sound as per usual. She's playing some copywritten music. But here you go. About last night. I mean, it's bragging, right? It's bragging. That faux, like, I'm small, they're big because I want you to be able to see the video, and then I'll react to all this. Let me just let it play. Here you go. So yeah. It's always like this, oh, you caught me kind of thing. Oh, it's so annoying. But yeah, sorry, I'm not talking. I'm just watching along with, but do you know what my first thought was when I saw? Okay, good. Now I can play it again. You know what my first thought was when I saw this? You know who really loves baseball games? Kids. Kids love baseball games. And people were pointing out, had they brought the kids, they wouldn't have been booed like that. I mean, they might have, but not the kid. They obviously, nobody's booing the kids. But I'm saying I'm surprised they didn't use the kids as a human shield. But again, Meghan wouldn't she would think that she would get a big payday for showing the kids, so she's not gonna use that yet. But that's just interesting. But I just think, why wouldn't you bring your kids? That's so weird. So weird. But here we go. All right, we'll watch again. But yeah, just more of their nonsense. So again, nothing about the booze, posing, and yeah, with bigger celebrities. And then that thing she does. I'm surprised she didn't stick her tongue out at it. There you go. So people are reporting too that they would disappear for innings on end and then come out for the photos. That sounds probably right. Date night. Yeah, okay. I think by her calling it date night, two things are happening. One, it's a way to explain why you wouldn't bring your kids to a baseball game. I just couldn't even imagine. My Gosling would be so mad at me. She is dying to go to a Savannah Bananas game. I am trying like crazy to get us to a Savannah Bananas game, but you have to get into a raffle to get into that game. Did you guys know that? She's so into Savannah Bananas. But anyway, where was I going with this? But yeah, the Gosling would be very upset with me if I went to a baseball game without her. But I think she calls it date night to justify why they don't bring the kids. The other thing that I pointed out in the last video, I'm gonna remind you all of. She's launched these two ridiculous candles. One has to do with her wedding, which again, she called a spectacle, but now she's trying to merch off of. And wouldn't that be a royal event, something that they're not supposed to merch off of? Just saying. I know they're no longer royals, but I'm saying when they got married, they were. Also, she used her personal Instagram, something she said she wouldn't do to advertise her business. It's again, the words and actions never match. But I think that they are playing up this date night thing, and she keeps posting these like silly let's hold hands from a mile apart videos because she's trying to sell this love story. It's not going, nothing's going to sell $64 candles, but especially if she's selling it on their wedding smell and they can't stand each other, right? Like that's not those two, that's not going to go well. All right, let's keep going. The covering up always. All right. It's funny that she flashes to him. He was like serious for a minute. Now he's like, oh crap, I better be on for the camera. Here you go. Does he even know what he's cheering about? I mean, he got a ball like a child. He probably stole that from a kid. Date night, heart. Like, okay, fine. But most people just have date nights and they don't need to advertise it. She does that quite a bit. Who are you trying to convince? Harry that you're on a date or us? Because I don't think anybody's buying it. And then I really want to show you this. So I found, of course, the article because people were saying there was debate. Were they being booed or were they not? This is the article where I found the attached video. So shout out to TMZ for that of the boos. Talking about, yeah, they were booed on the Jumbotron. They likened them to that Coldplay couple that got caught at the Coldplay concert, which is funny. Again, I'm going to tie it back to Savannah Bananas. If you don't know what Savannah Bananas are, I've talked about them before. They're a really funny baseball team, but it's a different kind of baseball. It's called Banana Ball. All their games are here on YouTube. Look them up. They're a really fun team. My kid is super into them. But oh, and that's funny because they always play the Coldplay song Yellow because their team color is yellow. Anyway, and then they reenacted the Coldplay couple with two of the male cheerleaders. It's really funny, but I digress. So they're likening it to that Coldplay couple and what an uncomfortable moment. And then so people are reacting to this. So I thought we could take a look at some of the reactions because it's pretty funny. Thank you, baseball fans, for the boos. Somebody posted a picture of William and Catherine. I love when William's in glasses. He's so cute there. Cracking up. I think that's a really funny image. And then Harry, ooh, what's happening? I hit something. Hold on. Okay. Harry's gray suit says ET video clip of them being escorted through the stadium to their seats with venue employees and arm officer / security guard. Security guard equals nanny for two overgrown toddlers. That's exactly what I think as well. That's it. And then this person says he's there to keep them from beating the blank out of each other. That made me laugh. I like that very much. So it's the idea that the security guard is not there to keep them safe, but to keep them safe from each other. That's pretty funny. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. Meghan cosplaying is sporty. I think so too. Did you see again? All I think of with the sweater over the shoulders is that, it's Sussex now. No, it's not. I don't believe it. Anyway, yeah, that's her cosplaying as sporty. Same with him though, wearing a suit to a baseball game. That's kind of funny and random. She's never met a white button-down shirt that she didn't absolutely love. But there's that, and then we have, let's see here. They have at least 9 people helpfully showing them straight down a blank hallway. Does Megs really need to be shepherding Harry along by guiding his back as well? Apparently so. I think she's afraid at this point he's just going to run away. So that's why she holds his hands and guides him. Can you imagine? I don't understand in the years that they've been together why he just doesn't turn around and say, "Can you knock that shit off, please? I am capable of walking. Thank you." It's not, I actually think it's super romantic if somebody, like, if a guy puts his hand on your lower back to lead you through, great. That's great. But that's not what she's doing. She's controlling him. He's her puppet and she's like pulling his strings. It's so weird and controlling. I'm just not into it at all. Let's see, continuing on. So pretentious to have security guards. I think so too. I was reading about some of the other celebrities that were there. Cindy Sweeney, Rob Lowe, like a whole bunch of people. Everybody's there. And they seem to be the only ones with security guards there. Los Angeles, actual celebrities show up at games all the time without the need for security. That's it. That's exactly it. That's hundreds and hundreds of regular people recognizing them instantly and choosing to express disapproval out loud. H looked miserable throughout. Which track? H appeared to be you can decide if that's the case or not. Allegedly, like we hear a lot of rumblings of that. Like he was let's see, partaking in substances, let's say. um to endure being publicly rejected in real time while wearing a team hat and pretending to care about baseball. The man who used to have genuine joy with veterans and wounded warriors now appears to need stuff just to sit through a game. Then the crowd boos him on sight. She can't rebrand as California humanitarian when Californians are booing her. The commercial model collapses. The public rejects her in person. And H is checking out chemically. Can we title his next book that, Checking Out Chemically? That's pretty good. Because he knows there's no way back from this. You don't recover from being booed at your home team's World Series game on the same day you tried to rehab your image as a local hero. Yeah, no, it's not going well. If he was smart, well, you lost him already. He would have worn a Blue Jays hat. That's what I thought too. He supports the Commonwealth. She supports it, but yeah, no, it never occurred to them. And she would be like, "You're not being loyal to me, H, my husband," whatever. I don't know what accent I just did for her. Then he could write off any booing over supporting the wrong team, but he's an idiot. The best part is the graphic on the Jumbotron that said Prince Harry and Meghan. That ticked her off. I think so too. That's going to be another intense car ride on the way home. I can't scowl like she does. I mean, yeah. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on all this in the comments. I'm finding this hilarious, and I hope you are as well. There's just more and more coming out. So this is as of the time of this recording. As more comes out, I'll talk about it. But I just had to get my thoughts out there on this. And I wanted a chance to dress like Catherine. I love her. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on all this. Let me know what you're going to be for Halloween. And if it is, it's probably going to be Thursday that I post. I don't care. Anyway, whatever day I post this, happy Halloween. I was thinking if I end up doing another for Halloween, I'll try to do another Catherine Luke. I don't have anything else that's exactly like what she wore, but I do have this one that's exactly like what she wore. I love it. Again, no light from underneath. That doesn't look good, but you can see the blue. I'm showing the bright light to show you what color blue. It's the same shade that Catherine wore. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you want to further support, let me plug this. There are several ways to do it. I have to remind you that I have a second channel. That's right. I'm working my rear end off over there. It's a new channel. It's Goose Adventure, and I'm detailing my weight loss journey. If you're new here, I've recently lost over 140 pounds. I'm talking about what I did, what I ate, how I did it. So my hacks, good Lord, I might be chemically substance. The only chemical substance I'm using is Coke Zero. But my hacks, my tips, my tricks, anything I can, help along, even like motivation and discipline, things like that. So if it's that you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to get in shape, anything like that, I'm here to help. I like to motivate, and I like the idea of micro habits very much. So if you're into that kind of stuff, join me over there for that. Also, ways to support. You can check out my merch. I've got, oh, that's not it. I've got Beetlejuice. I've got Everything's Fine. I've got Team Catherine and so much more. Check that out over with my merch, and then check out my Patreon, patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. Yes, it's my old name, but it's got tons of new stuff, lots of bonus material. I did the entirety of The Reluctant Traveler. I'm about to dive into the Victoria Beckham Netflix show. I am enjoying it so much over there. Most creators do 1 a week. I do 3 a week because I'm so into it. So check it out. Patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. That's where you can become an executive goose or gander over there. In the meantime, that's going to do it for me. Let me know your Halloween costume. Let me know what you think of mine. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Hi, I'm Catherine today. I love Catherine so much. Okay, so I'll go ahead and tell you. I am trying. Okay, I don't have anything that even comes close to that beautiful gold dress she wore. I have gold things, but they're not anything like that. So I might still just put on some gold and call myself Catherine for the next one. We'll see. We'll see what we come up with. I'll see if I have anything similar to anything else she's worn, but I just love her. So Team Catherine all the way. I love her. This is my ode to Catherine. But let me know, what are you going to be for Halloween? And if you were going to dress like a member of the royal family, who would you dress as? I'm going with Catherine. Anyway, all right, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys had the best day. And thanks so much for watching. Thank you for all the hypes. I see all of your comments and they mean the world to me. And as I mentioned in another video, I'm about to go out of town for a couple of days. So I'm still putting up tons of new content. I'm still filming lots of stuff. Stick with me. Don't worry. I'm still here. I just might not be as active in the comments, but leave me comments. And as soon as I get back, I will read them all and catch up with you all. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. And I hope you had the best day. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. I can't sign off without having a full-on Catherine moment. Hello. What am I thinking? There. Now I'm Catherine. I'm Catherine. Hello. Oh, I love this crown so much. It's so fun. I haven't worn it in a little bit. There you go. I'm having a full-on Catherine moment. Where's my coronation? All right, that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys have the best day. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.